And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Trevor Williams is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
And Matty B, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're, man, I'm getting really tired of seeing the same faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. It's a tough thing when you're grinding through that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along, and hopefully, D-Roll, this team can continue playing well through the month of August, and hopefully that means some good things to come in the month of September.
The 0-2 once more. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy out here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 3 for 9. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Here's Melky Cabrera, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Bryant. The second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I wanted to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Baez into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Javier Baez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 3. In there, 1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
Francisco Cervelli will be next. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker. 3-2 now. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Josh Bell the next to hit. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. Bell playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the runner will get back standing. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Now in the box, Trevor Williams, and they're runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Count remains full. The payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We've played 2 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get in this guy before he really settles in.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jose Quintana.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's on the move again from first. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bell is there, and he has it for the out. And they'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Here's Jason Hayward now. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's just 2 for 12. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone!
shot for Starling Marte. And that is 27 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Melky Cabrera. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
No outs, nobody on. Line hard, but foul. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Batting,
so with one gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trail by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting, catcher Francisco.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit. Yeah.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. One for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Colin Moran. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled off. And 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Still 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now batting, number 44.
So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Hops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside
Now
that ball,
batting,
stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Trevor Williams. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get to one out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sinker misses, ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The Buccos have managed to build a small lead in this one, but both of these teams are still looking for a way to break this one open. It's become clear throughout the season that these clubs are evenly matched. It'd be
surprising if this race didn't come down to the final days of the season. Right, guys?
You know, guys, this has been a close one, but the first place team is flexing their muscle a little bit. And they better watch out because this second place team does not want to find themselves in a wild card game.
Yeah, I agree with you, D-Roy. And that's one of the things when you're in first place, as long as this team has been, we're getting late into the season right now. They need to keep playing good fundamental baseball and not let off the gas pedal. They have a team down. They need to step on it.
Into the box, Albert Almora as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. And that's out number one.
Now back.
A man at second with one down. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Quintana.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Mike Montgomery, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dickerson.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
One.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Standing in, Josh Bell. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 3 for 15. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A bouncer up the middle. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Soft liner towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Marte on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
The shortstop, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Starling Marte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box. Melky Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 1 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. In now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now he was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Michael Feliz comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him out. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on defend at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1.
leading off for the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
number
seventh.
46, Pedro Strop.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the third baseman.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one. Cervelli on third with two out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Pittsburgh. They still lead it 2-1. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Edgar Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Edgar Santana now playing third base, and
Victor Caratini will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Victor Caratini.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Well, this game's outcome certainly isn't set in stone at this point. The Pirates have shown why they're the ones sitting atop the standings.
You know, D-Row, when the schedule starts to wind down like it is when you have these close games, these are the kind you have to win if you want to get into the postseason.
This is a postseason game, Dan. You got to treat it as such. The manager's going to treat it as such. We just need the leadoff runner on, and we can relax the boys a little bit, see if we can score.
Yeah, and you know what, D-Row, this game's kind of been the story of this season. Even though it's just a slim lead right now, this division and this game are far from over.
Yeah, it's been an absolute grind the entire year to get to this point. Not much separating these couple of teams at the top of the division. One of them maybe hopefully grabs a wild card spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. That's popped up. Frazier is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Chicago, number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kramer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Third baseman number 2, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky.
Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Digging in, Adam Frazier.
Baseman,
Brad Brock trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot
now
with 2 on and 2 away.
Chicago, number 29, Brad Brock.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That evens it up, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Kyle Crick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Kramer scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Outside.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. Smoke toward the hole. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. The first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Buccos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the